John, in your lifetime, have you seen more movies or read more scripts? And is either more important than the other when it comes to a screenwriting career?
I have seen so many movies and read so many scripts that I couldn't even begin to count which one I've done more of, but they're both very important if somebody wants to write screenplays professionally. And I say that for two reasons. First of all, when it comes to watching film, that's really where I learned my training as a writer and where I developed all my techniques having to do with how do you write a script that will make a great film. What I did was, for about a 3-year period, I went to classic cinema and watched 2 really high-level films a day and took notes in the dark. And what I was looking for were the patterns. What were the elements that were found in every great film? Do such elements even exist? And I found that they did. And from that I was able to develop really the centerpiece of what I talk about in story, which is the 7 key steps of every great story. From that I also then developed the more detailed 22 steps of every great story. These are steps in every good script, no matter how long, no matter how short, no matter what medium, no matter what genre. And these are really the keys to successful storytelling. Now, it's also important that writers read a lot of scripts, because it's only by reading a lot of scripts that you get a sense, especially of the pacing that a professional script has. And you only see that when you've read a lot of them. But once you've read a lot of them, you see how quickly does this story get established in the script. Because keep in mind that the reader, the person that we need to get through in order to sell that script, the reader has read many, many scripts, and their normal response to a script is no. So we have to break that pattern in their mind. Now, they formed that no in their head in the first 10 pages. And so reading a lot of scripts gives the writer a sense of, what do I have to have accomplished in those first 10 pages to keep the reader reading and to give them a chance to say yes.